Guys, I called you German Hookah trio. And of course, welcome to Prague. And you're not here for the first time. So my first question is, how do you enjoy our Czech Hookah scene, especially here in Prague?
Do I start?
Yes.
I think for the German people, especially for us, it's very nice to come here because the setups are great, the lounges are great. We've been to Russia, and Russia's are also very, very good lounges and setups. And in Germany, we have like 1, 2, 3 places that are really good. But in Czech, for example, in Prague, you have like many lounges that are very good. You can also have food, which is in Germany forbidden. And yeah, the scene is very nice, the setups are great, the tobacco is great, the hookah masters are great. In Germany, we don't have hookah masters.
You have hookah girl masters, or what
Oh,
do
it's
you have?
just hookah random, hookah randoms.
Hookah random guys.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can basically
So
go there and start.
You can better smoke at home in Germany.
Yeah, so the experience in Prague is very good every time, so I really enjoyed being here for the 4th time for me
Fourth
this
time,
year.
nice.
First time
Aljoscha,
this year.
what is Shishasquadkassel?
Okay, let me try to explain it. Back in the day,
I think it was his first account. So
yeah, it's the same account,
It's the
but I
same.
changed the name 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I don't really remember.
I think 3.
3 years ago. Back in the day, I started posting my pictures on my personal account. And some guy saw my pictures and said, those pictures are really great. And he was Shishasquadkassel.
Germany.
Shishasquad Germany.
It was the first account of Shisha Squad.
Yes, the first.
Franchise.
Yes, it was a franchise of style.
Kind of.
Yes.
McDonald's.
Kind of McDonald's.
Yeah, and he asked me if I want to start with Shishasquadkassel because we were about to start like new cities like Shishasquad Frankfurt and other cities. So I said yes, why not? I started the blog and I stopped posting on my personal account and started posting on this account. So I started a bit earlier than my blog, but that was the first like start with Shishasquadkassel. And over the years, everybody stopped posting. I was the only one with Shishasquadkassel posting.
The owner of the franchise.
Yeah, everybody stopped. Every city stopped, I would say. And for me, the name was a bit too long, so I want something short, and that's how Kassel got up.
A similar story as Yannick's story. I just started with some pictures on my personal Instagram, on private account, and yeah, I think the whole hookah branch is like a very aesthetic branch to do shots and videos about it. And yeah, then a friend came to me and said, why don't you start a hookah blog with it? And yes, that was the start of Hookaze, and yeah.
Describe me your first ever hookah experience.
I think it was with some friends in yeah, their rooms, and we started with Selbstzünder. Quick light charcoals, as everybody starts.
The best
I think.
option for every beginner.
Yes.
We know it right in
so.
Czech Republic.
I think so. With a regular hookah from kiosk.
Kiosk, yeah.
Kiosk. I don't know the German.
We say Trafika.
Trafika, yes.
Like a mini market.
The mini market, and that was the beginning with Nachla, pomegranate or double apple, something like this.
Strawberries, mixed fruits, also very nice.
With foil, and nobody knew what he does, so it was like very, very beginner level. I started with 18, for real, the legal way.
The first one I've ever heard of.
Really?
Yeah.
For real? It was,
in Czech Republic, yes.
Okay, okay.
For me, the first time was with my brother. I can't tell you the age because it was very, very early. But it was
10.
I won't tell you the age. I'll tell you afterwards. But it was very early. But the
Bad
real
brother.
start, no, very good brother. Looking back, very best brother ever. No, really. The first real start was with 17. I ordered Kaya PNX 460, 480 something.
Little one.
Yeah, normal clay bowl and some Adalia.
And Bacha.
Badger, of course. Adalia, no, not Energy, Cola Dragon. Cola Dragon.
I know that one.
And Alvaha, I don't
Back in the
remember.
days, Dalia Cola was Coke was great.
Yeah.
Cola, not
Sounds
Coke.
like great stuff. To be honest.
Coke was not that good. No, and then for the experience itself, I was smoking by myself in my room, and it was really like I took a few hits and then I fell into the bed because the nicotine was so crazy. I bought the charcoals in my room, windows just closed, didn't really think about it.
So
Yeah.
what was the idea behind the names and your channels?
It's an easy one for me. On Instagram, it's Hookaze, and one part of the name is like Hookah, a part of Hookah, of the word Hookah, and the last 3 words are like my surname. Surname is
Two.
3 A's. A-Z-E.
Ah,
So
yeah.
it's
Not-
Aljoscha
no
for the
H.
A. Yes, Aljoscha for the A. Z for or Z-E for my surname. Surname is right one. Yeah.
Smart.
Last name,
Zimelka.
oder? Last name?
Last name, sorry, last name. So Aljoscha, Zimelka. So it's Hookaze with Aljoscha and Zimelka combined. Hookah, Aljoscha, Zimelka. That's it.
Why would you started to publish hookah photos?
It was a similar story, to be honest. It was like hookah is for me an aesthetic branch or aesthetic topic to take shots or photography of it. And yeah, then I started, or I talked to some of my friends, and they told me, "Hey, your photography style is great. Why didn't you start a hookah blog?" And that was the beginning of my hookah blog.
Did you ever consider not hookahs, but for example, fashion?
Back in the days, no, to be honest. I think in the last 2 or 3 years, we had several talks about combining the lifestyle or fashion stuff with hookah. And I think...
And that's the case.
Kind of, but also for our content on our blogs. Back in the days, we really thought seriously about to start like lifestyle content separated to the hookah content. And I think then we started to do it like combined. So on our pictures you can see some lifestyle and fashion and sneaker stuff and also the hookah. And that was our way to start with lifestyle combined to sneaker stuff.
How difficult is to share your content on daily basis during the years?
It's like part of our lives, I would say. So nowadays it's not that kind of difficult anymore. Back in the days at the beginning, I think it was just the consistency. And nowadays it's part of our lives. So I think it's kind of easy. In some parts of our lives it's also very stressful. But we really appreciate calling our hobby our job.
Yeah.
In the same way.
Nowadays we just nearly post everything, also lifestyle stuff. If we pick up some new sneakers or if we go to the city or on vacation.
So it's not just hookah-based content?
No. Back in the day we were really thinking like about can we post other stuff? Do people enjoy looking at other stuff like some sneakers or something? But the community really appreciated other content, so we just started with posting everything we do. And I think it's basically working, so it's really fun doing it.
Great. About collaborations, do you negotiate the collaborations by yourselves or are you represented by an agency of some sort?
Back in the day, we started by ourselves, but I think last year, a good friend of mine,
2019, I think.
Fredo.
Yeah, late 19. I started with Fredo. It's People's Square.
Yeah, but it was just like the imprint for our page.
Yeah, you're right.
And last year there were like so many requests, I couldn't answer them all. So I talked to Fredo. He is my agent right now, or our agent, and he's just managing the stuff with the brands. And it's really like easy for us to say we're gonna do that, or no, that's not that nice. And Fredo is also very, I know him since the 5th grade, so
Was
basically,
a friend of him back in the days, and then he started a kind of business with us, like an agent.
Yeah.
It sounds more professional than it is, but he's just our guy to talk to brands.
In your level, I can imagine the tens and hundreds messages you can get about collaborations and stuff, and yeah, it's good. What annoys you about your profession?
What annoys me about my profession?
To be honest, there are some days.
Smoking every day, it's shit.
It's part of my version. There are some days I don't want to smoke hookah that early in the day, but I have to shoot. So I have to smoke hookah very early in the day to shoot. And I think that's one of the most annoying things, but it's not that annoying, I would say. It's just like sometimes annoying.
There's lots of paper stuff behind the scenes.
Also this.
That's also very annoying, but it's like, if you're doing business by yourself, you have to do it. There's no way around it, so that's also annoying. I would say if you want to go to a vacation, you have to shoot stuff before it. If you want to go on a 2-week trip and you don't bring a hookah with you, you have to prepare everything. But I think that's just structure you have to give your day. And yeah, I would say the paper stuff is for me the most annoying.
Let's talk about case.
Let's do it.
Please describe to me your products, your philosophy behind them, and who is your target customer?
Our products, we have launched Case back in 2021. 30th of April was the first release. We started with the hookah, the multi-tool, halo. Grid tips. Basically some stuff you can't really buy in Germany.
Back in the days?
Yeah. It's just you see the normal stuff, and I would say Case stuff is more niche for customers that see, for example, the grid tip for the first time, it's 32.90, so it's not that cheap. It's an expensive item, but it's heavy. And the mouthpiece as well, the rough mouthpiece, it's like very heavy.
It's very similar to this mouthpiece.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about Case. I hate that really heavy mouthpiece.
We really love it.
Yeah, I never
really
used another one since the first sample.
Same here. Always using this one.
Yeah, we connecting with our community. We see what the people like, what the people want, and we also think about things we want to have as products of our own. So we created, for example, a stainless steel fork. We just launched it like 1 week ago, and stainless steel poker. Yes. These are some things that are not on the German market that come.
But I haven't seen anymore your packages for tobacco, the glass ones.
Ah, yes, the glass jars.
Yeah.
Case jar.
Case jar.
They are not on the website anymore.
They are.
I think they are.
I checked last week.
Maybe they are sold out now. No, really.
What would be good?
There was also an item like there are not that. Everybody asks us where do we get packages for, like, for example, dark side. And for me, I go to T-Docs or stuff. I get €1 boxes, and
especially for the new situation with the
25 grams.
Yeah.
It will be
that
worthy.
was our intention to produce a case jar.
Yes.
For real.
He had some more expensive boxes from IKEA, I guess.
The glass ones with the wooden one.
Yes.
Glass and combined with wood.
I use them.
Yeah.
They're good, but they're pretty expensive compared to the case jars. For real.
And for me personally, or I think I speak for both of us, we love to have stuff with our own brand on it. And so just we can use it on a daily basis, and we really like it. So the glass jars or the case jars are perfect for it.
And
So
what could we expect in the future from you?
There's something coming soon,
Yes.
next month, but we can't tell you anything else about it. But there's a new model.
It has
coming
2 ports or 1 port.
We will see.
So it's hookah. Okay.
We will see. It's a new hookah. It's a new model. It's
new
launching next month.
Yes.
Probably
new
next
case
month.
incoming.
Yes.
It's first news right here.
Nice to hear. Okay, thank you guys so much. Name your favorite German hookah brands and products.
I think
Or maybe just 1 or 2. Okay, let's go 2. Two of your favorite German hookah products.
Moritz has to start.
Not imported, but German.
Case and Mose.
Okay.
Fang du mal an, ich muss überlegen.
1 or 2. That's difficult.
So 1. Don't be a pussy, try it.
That's boring. Let's say 2.
Oh, let's say 2.
Mose, Ian. For me personally.
What?
Ian. Aeon? Ian?
Aeon, yeah.
Aeon.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure how you say it.
That finger, it starts with A. Okay,
Yeah.
we agreed on it.
Yes.
Aeon.
I would say
And
the same.
100%.
let's go different, boy.
No. It's
Okay,
Then you
okay.
can
In this,
say emotion in Mosel.
I would say for tobacco boats, Vandenberg. You know them?
Ah, yes, for tobacco boats, of course, Vandenberg.
That's
Vandenberg.
it's not just Hookaze
Very,
products.
very good product. Also, their tobacco is good.
Yeah.
Kismet. You know Kismet?
We know Kismet very well.
Kismet, X-Racha, X-Racha, X-Racha.
X-Racha.
I also say X-Rache.
Yeah, Vandenberg. Did you try it yet?
What?
The Vandenberg?
No, not yet.
It's really
Because
the
it's
best.
a funnel.
Yeah. It's a really great
Yeah,
funnel.
maybe that's why. Because it's a funnel. What are the worst German hookah products and why?
Bacha. Bacha.
And why? It's a top-notch product, very cheap.
Yeah,
People are sticking to it. Like, if you go to lounges, they wouldn't switch up anything because they would just stick to the budget.
it's just
You
because
can't
of-
even order another setup.
and it's easy to prepare for themselves. It's easy to order it at the lounge. That's the most bad thing, the baddest thing.
Yeah, for brands, it's like copying other brands. And you really see like it's a copy. Like, why do you copy stuff? Everybody sees it, and that's also a bad thing.
I have to thank you. I want to thank you that you came here to Czech Republic and spent great time with us during this interview. And after that, on meet and greet, I personally want to thank you, Aljoscha, Yannick, Moritz, and your friends to support you. And after this show, let's pump it up, try your spheres, your breezes, your grits, and people here in Czech Republic really want to speak with you and enjoy your time. So be open, let's enjoy this night. And I want again to thank you, our audience, which is here and support us during our shows. And of course, our sponsors, which is Shanti, KVR, Cocoloco, and Tio for making this event to be held here.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you
us.
very much. I appreciate it.
Let's give yourself a decent clap.
Also for you. Also for you. Also for you. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of the night. Díky moc, že jste přišli. Pojďme si to tady užít. Kluci jsou tu jenom pro vás.